happen
That's
sometimes.
cool.
Yeah.
I would love to see
I
that.
love that.
Have you ever seen a male dancer?
No, not in real life.
No.
I wish I did.
See one right now.
True.
But I'm retired.
I felt that, but not performing.
Okay.
No.
Yep,
Okay.
me either. There's that kind of like, it doesn't really
Just go.
get my
They're
goat.
really
right.
good
Yeah,
shows.
like, sure,
Don't
But
listen to her.
I mean, maybe
Just
I can go for support.
sure. But,
But
Hey,
it doesn't-
ladies working with her at the club, if a male review comes to town,
Take her.
Poundcakexx. Just take her. You need to go to at least one.
so
okay.
I
I'll put it on my
want
bucket list.
I want to know what has been your top night, because you've only been there for 6 months. What's something that really, like, what one night did you make the most, allegedly, most amount of money, and why do you think it worked out for you?
So I think that night I made $975, and I think that was like only 2 weeks after working. And
In a night?
Yes.
Have you made that much in a night?
We used to make thousands of
Yeah.
dollars.
Well,
But
with private parties,
private
but-
parties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
So,
in the club, on stage.
I think the most I've ever made was about $600. But like,
You made $975.
Honestly,
pretty good.
when it's not slow season, I'm making like 809
Yeah.
something a night.
yeah.
to be honest.
She's also young and in shape and happy and bubbly. Look how happy she is.
I know, she's so
She's
fresh. She's
adorable.
not burned
I
out yet. It's so cute.
Yeah,
I love it.
It is.
Wow, I'm starting to feel the burn a little bit.
No. But what we mean is you're
Oh,
fresh.
yes.
Yeah.
No, don't get burned out yet. You're nowhere near burned out yet.
No.
And I mean that because you haven't even said anything about your customers yet. If you were burned out, you would have talked about your shitty customers by now.
Well, we haven't got. We're
True.
doing the positive right
Oh,
now.
oh,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
We,
Be positive.
we want to know more about you. Like, so $900 in one night. What do you think? Why do you think you made so much?
Honestly, I always make the most money when I'm in a good mood, for one.
Yes.
2, you just have to know your crowd. Like some
Yeah.
nights there, you have a type. And some nights there aren't my type there. And then some nights there are. And there was a lot that night, for sure.
What is your type?
Good question.
Because I like my
Honestly?
type. My type is heavier set, blue collar men
Okay.
who can't get away from me. If
Okay,
they're
yep.
blind, even better.
I give you that. Yep.
And honestly, it's kind of weird because I don't have a type.
was my
I
regular.
just pick up on vibes. And like, the eye contact for sure. Like when you make eye contact with me, and sometimes I could just tell. And, I try to walk up to everyone, you never know. And
Yeah.
I've been surprised before. But I'll walk up to everyone, especially those people, and they just like, I saw you, but I was really scared to walk up to you. You look very intimidating. I'm like, I'm the most bubbliest person
I love
ever.
Are you a social butterfly? Okay, let me.
Well, she
how do I
said she-
phrase this? How do I phrase this? Okay. Do you make your money on stage, or do you make your money leading regular customers to your stage, where in turn you'll make a lot of money? How
Stage,
do you?
for sure.
Your
Ooh,
stage
so you're a
presence.
performer.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's kind of weird because I've always had stage fright like my entire life. But as soon as I get on that stage, I don't know, I just turn into a completely different person.
I love that shit.
Yes. And I will attract, customers to my stage and I'll somehow convince them to either get a dance or buy the booth or something. But even when I'm walking around, there are just some people like, I just know. And there are people that even walk up to me. I've had a guy really just walk up to me, hand me $300. He was like, "You're just so beautiful and you're so amazing."
I like that. I
And
like it.
he just left and went home. I was like,
even better.
yes, yes. I love that because even I can present the physical aspect, but I'm also good at having conversation as well.
I love that. I love eye contact. I love stage presence. Now, when you have stage presence like that, is there a particular song that gets you in the mood, like Pony for Jay?
My pony. Love that song.
Honestly, it's more of a genre for me. It's more of rap for sure and Spanish music. Both of those things.
Which you are in almost
Yes.
not quite the perfect club for it, but it is definitely
It's a great mix.
It's the
Yeah.
people that are showing up to the club.
Yes.
Yeah, the demographic.
The
yeah,
demographic, yeah. So they want that spicy, fun, lively
Yes.
music. You know, if you want Fleetwood Mac, you're gonna go to my club.
But honestly, even that, I can really vibe to anything. I love Fleetwood Mac. I would.
Yeah. I think that's great. I think that with your outfits and your persona and then who you are definitely helps,
It
you
does.
know. So when you're up on stage, has anything ever transpired that made you not want to be up on stage?
Good question.
A few things,
Like what?
actually. So,
Like a drink or?
no.
Oh.
The first time, someone gave me a 20 on stage. And I was like, this is so good, because usually I'm like used to ones.
Yeah.
And, I turned my back to do a dance move. And then I turned back around, and he replaced the 20 with a stack of quarters.
Oh.
Yes, a stack of
I've
quarters.
been mad.
I was looking for him, and he just disappeared into thin air. I was like, wow.
But was it the rap quarters? Because you can get $20.
No, it was not the rap
It
quarters.
was not the rap
It was
quarters.
4 quarters. 4 quarters.
I know girls who will purposely spin on the pole and kick people in the head.
For
so
doing
scared
some
to
shit
do
like
that.
that. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh, I would have been so fucking mad. Have you?
I've been mad.
Because, like in my club, I had one of my friends, and we would throw quarters at her because it was funny.
Exactly.
But she knew it was coming.
Exactly.
It wasn't just some dude being a dickhead.
Right.
Here's 4 quarters. Because as soon as somebody tips me a 20, I am quick to grab that 20.
And honestly, I've
slide.
learned that. I had to learn that the hard way a few times. Like, I'm like, oh no, just leave it there. No, like, move it over here.
Yeah, that
'Cause-
goes right in my T-bar.
No,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That's
Yes.
where I know where it is.
So what else happened? So that's instant
Yes.
number one.
Number one.
Yeah.
Number 2, I've had an outfit malfunction
Ooh.
before.
Oof.
And we know what that means here, boys and girls, because she's only really wearing one thing, and her shoes.
Yeah. So, and I looked down, and the whole thing, the whole goods.
Gone.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. As a baby stripper,
Oh my God.
that kills, that will like crush your soul.
As a baby stripper,
So-
oh yeah.
So did you, because in my club you have to wear 2 thongs
Yeah.
at the same time.
And I did, but it was just all the way
oh my
out. And I guess because, it was too skinny. I don't know what it was.
Was
But
it new?
Spicy.
it wasn't new.
It wasn't new.
And
Okay.
I don't know what it was, but it was just completely out. And I was like, everyone was staring at me. I
And
was
you're
staring
like-
at everyone.
Like, ta-da!
And everyone was getting a free show. And I was just sitting there like,
Embarrassed, and you're just like, this is not what I signed up for.
Yes. So I had to I had 2 more songs left too. So I had to
I'm dipping.
Yes.
Sorry.
and
Really?
I was,
fucking
I
I
was,
was going to put
I just,
somebody else on stage.
really.
You didn't?
No, I didn't know what to do. I just kept dancing. But I had to dance in like a weird way so you couldn't
Like,
see
cover
anything.
everything up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that
that's where you wave
sucks.
to another dancer.
Oh my
out, man.
gosh,
Hey,
I did
hey,
not know that.
come up here, come up here.
Because there's been strings and things that happen up on stage, and that's when you get your girlfriends to.
You know,
to
that's a
back you up.
management problem right there. Someone should have been aware of that, because you always have a
Yeah.
backup dancer just in case. Somebody can fall off the stage, twist their...
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We
Anything
don't
happen
have
while on
backup
stage.
dancers.
You should have someone that's a floater out
even if
there.
it's your your
Sure.
friend, just be like, hey, does my breath stink?
We do that for sure.
If I bend over, can you see any stragglers?
Yes.
Is there? Can you see this pimple on my butt?
Right.
Just having somebody that's honest with you,
Yes.
that really can help
It
out.
does.
That would have just
Traumatizing.
It was traumatizing, and then having
was.
it was like the first stage of the night. So I was like, people are probably thinking that I don't know how to dance, and they're
Or
also
that
seeing
you're,
and don't know how to dance and struggling and having goods
maybe
out.
a slut.
Yes.
Yeah, you're ruining your personal persona up on
Yes.
stage.
Oh my gosh.
Setting
yes.
the tone for the rest of the night. Oh my goodness.
That sucks.
It was. None of my friends were there, so I was like, just make it work, I
You're
guess.
tying it back together.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna secure.
Honestly, just doing dance moves and
Yeah, yeah.
like
Oh man.
So, are your sets scripted or are they free form? Are they just feel the energy of the music, or do
for
you?
sure. They're definitely like free flowing because there are some girls that do choreography. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Mhm.
I can't remember all that. I'm just gonna feel the music out and just do whatever comes to mind. And I've been like really like practicing my pole moves. Like that's something like you guys were talking about the craft. Pole tricks are definitely for me part of the craft
Oh
because
yeah.
like people are so amazed by that, and it also looks sexy. Like I'm not saying floor work is boring. I'm just saying it's nice to add some spice.
Well, so we used to have a guy who would come in, and if you got down on stage, he wouldn't tip you.
Mhm.
But if you didn't, he'd tip you a 20.
Ooh.
So if you stood up and you danced the whole set without getting down on the floor, here's a 20. Because
Shut
he
up.
said that it looked like you were a mop on the floor. So a
Oh.
lot of us older dancers was
I've
all like,
never heard that.
it's hard. It's
Right.
Because it has to be a mix between stage
Exactly.
You have
presence,
to have floor show.
floor show,
Exactly.
and pole.
Yes.
You have to have all of these different kind of components to be able to put on a good show.
Be an effective dancer.
Yeah. So do you go in early and practice your pole
Yes.
work?
Yes.
When there's nobody around, you're like, I'm practicing this headstand.
Honestly, yes. When I first started for like the first 4 months, I would do that. But I work like 4 or 5 days a week, so I'm just exhausted.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because I used to work like maybe like 10 hours every
Oh my,
day.
yeah. You got to pull back a little bit.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, oh, Lord, I can't. So I'm just trying to invest in a pole at home. But once I get my energy back, for sure, I'm definitely going to do that again.
Yeah. Instead of doing 5, do 4, and then put your breaks in between.
Yes.
You know, if you know a Wednesday night is slow and it sucks, and it's been like that for months, and
Facts.
you've been there for 6 months, and you've been consistently
No,
there on a
honestly.
Wednesday night, take that fucking
Yes,
night
I've
off.
been cutting it back lately for sure. And there are some days where you will never catch me in there on certain days. Like,
Save those slow nights for your regulars and
Yes.
the fast nights for the new people.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have regulars?
I have a few. I had to fire a few though, which sucks.
You fired a few?
All right. You gotta let us know.
Yeah.
What
Explain
makes
that.
you fire a customer even though he has money?
So
he doesn't
that
have
was
money.
honestly the hardest decision, like one of the hardest decisions, because he did have money, but he was just getting way too comfortable. He didn't want to come see me in the club anymore. He wanted me to come to his house.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, like, and he's like, I don't want to tip you anymore. I just want to like buy you dinner. No, sir,
Sorry.
please.
Yeah.
I don't come to your job demanding to watch you do whatever you
Right.
do at work. And then I'm not inviting you to my house to make you dinner.
God
We
damn.
are not in a relationship. The relationship is me and your
You
cash.
come and see me, and you pay me to twirl my stuff in front of you.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's the job, man.
And I've been having that happen a lot lately. I don't know what it is, but everyone's just getting really comfortable. And I don't know if I'm giving that vibe.
Are you
off.
giving too much?
No,
Do they-
honestly.
Do they know where you live? Are they-
No.
okay.
Well, it's the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Don't worry about that. IRS tax season's coming.
It is.
Right.
They
I'm holding
could
on.
be lonely, and then you could just be too friendly.
And I don't know if it's that, like, I feel like some guys, they just want to see how far they can push
Pull
you.
it back.
Yeah.
Pull it back.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I had to. And, like, sometimes I won't talk to them for months, and they'll just blowing up my stuff. And I'm like, and then they leave me alone finally. And then they come in the club. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry. And it's like, prove it. Like,
Right. Show me the money.
yes.
Show me the money. What kind of shenanigans do you ladies get into on the slow nights? Miss
Oh.
Pixie's done stupid shit like fishing with dollars.
I had a fishing pole.
Oh
I
my
put money on it.
gosh.
I cast it out there and just wait on the side. And when a stripper goes down to pick up the money, you
That is
yank it
so
back and-
funny. Oh my gosh.
your manager.
Yes.
He knows. We all used to do all kinds of stupid shenanigans.
Where did you get the fishing pole? You just kept it with
I-
you?
I-
This is one of those little toy ones.
One-
huh?
Oh, I was like,
One
wait.
of those things that we just bring into the club, and
Yeah.
we're just doing all kinds of shenanigans, especially when it's slow.
Yeah.
What kind of things do you do?
Honestly, when I'm put on stage, I just dance like I don't dance sexy. I just dance
You.
weird.
You dance.
Yes,
weird.
yeah, for sure. And honestly, some people like that. They're like, hee, yeah. I'm like, shit. If I have to do
The chicken dance.
right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
If I have to do that for 500, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And honestly, even after that, it's pretty chill. That I need to involve myself in that kind of stuff because that seems fun.
We did the floor's lava in the
Yes, but I don't know what
in
it is.
stripper heels.
It may be like the new age dancers, but they just want to sit in their little groups and be on their phone when it's
Oh
slow.
gosh, that's
Really?
the worst.
Yes, like if you go in on a slow night, you will see everybody in their little groups out in the outskirts.
At
their
the table
face,
just in the phone.
yeah.
How do you make money if you're gonna be on your phone?
Wow.
And even if you aren't,
Strange.
just doing something like that, just something like something stimulating, like you could be on your phone anywhere else.
I should show you a stripper trick for you to take back.
Yes.
Oh Lord, no, not that one.
No, not the flippy.
Okay.
I used to do a flip trick where I would run
Used
and the
to.
guys would sit and I would flip and jump and put my legs up over their head and do like a wiggle butt thing.
I do that.
This is also 10 years ago, there, everyone.
Jay thought I was gonna hurt somebody.
Oh, yeah.
So, but no, I can show you how to pick $1 up off the pole. I can show you that,
Really?
and then I can have you. I can show it to you here without you having a pole.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give you a stripper tip for you to make more tips in the strip club, because I made a lot of different stripper tricks that made a lot of money because it was fun.
Ladies,
It was
hey,
a lot of fucking
lady
fun.
strippers out there, yes, this is come to the interviews or hang out with us, and yes, Pixie will show you
Yes.
a
All
new
kinds of
trick.
stupid shit.
Yeah, I love that. That's great. That's
because
incentive.
Because if she's willing to go out there and put herself out there,
Yeah.
why not give you enough arsenal to really help you make any kind of money? Is there any questions you had for us older strippers?
What did you guys dance to?
I danced to classic 80s rock. Like things that my demographic likes.
Yes.
So if my demographic, this is going to sound stupid, but if my demographic is all older white men, oh, I'm dancing the fuck out of some 80s rock.
Yes.
I know what they like.
Right,
if it's
right.
if it's more my age, where they're 40s, it's probably going to be some butt rock.
Right.
It's probably going to be some fun, energetic music. If it's a Friday night, I am dancing to whatever stage one or the DJ is putting on.
Yes.
I am not dancing to my music on a Friday night. I am going to rock out as hard as I can to everybody else's music. I'm going to smile the whole fucking time.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
The reason why is because on Fridays and Saturday nights, you want to be lively and hip with everybody else. I'm not lively, or I'm not what you can say trending.
That's pretty good.
Not trending, okay?
That's pretty good.
I don't know current updated music, so
Right.
I just go with the flow.
Okay.
And I want to make sure that even though I'm not the girl on stage one, I want people to know that this could be my music.
That's a good way of learning new songs to add to your repertoire, too.
Right. And as soon as you hear a new song, write that shit down.
Yeah.
And honestly, my whole time dancing, I've only requested one song my entire...
Well, what's that?
Honestly, it was a song by Pop Smoke. I don't remember what it was.
Damn it, I won't know it.
Yeah. We need to compile a list of
Yes.
music.
I need to
But
start.
I
being
let
more
them
hip.
play what they want. But honestly, whatever they play, usually I vibe to
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay.
So I was like, that works out. And I found a lot of new songs that way. And I added to my thing. And I'm like, wow, this is becoming a list. So
Yeah.
now if I go to a party, I want to do private parties so bad.
Oh, girl.
Now,
just be
you
careful.
haven't?
No.
I thought you were.
I am open to them. I think I've done one, but that was for a friend. And I did get paid. But it's not, it's not like someone you don't know. I don't know how to market that.
What I'm going to suggest, because we did private parties, I'm going to suggest that you get a company to work
Oh,
for.
yeah.
Don't do it on your own, and don't go by yourself.
Yes.
Whatever you do, a male presence, whether if it's a party, he comes into the party.
Yes.
He holds your money. He makes sure your outfits are not being stolen. He makes sure everything, he's the point of contact.
That's your best company, but
Yeah.
most of them aren't doing that.
Just because.
But try to find the best.
Try,
one.
Yes.
try and find a good, reputable company.
Yeah.
Do some research. Ask. Don't
Ask
just
questions.
just don't like if somebody's like, I'll give you some $1,000 for you to
Yes.
show up to a
Yes,
Super
I've
Bowl
had
party.
so many people do that. I'm just like,
And we just did an episode on scammers, and here's something you folks don't know. There are a bunch of out-of-state or out-of-town private party companies that will hire Denver girls and then advertise in that city, state, and say, we're this company. When it's just an outside phone number where they just call you up and say, oh, here's a party. Go do it and send us our money. So you want to be away from party services like that. Try to stay with the in-home local boys that have been doing it for a minute.
And if you can get a referral from another girl, and it's a legitimate company, not like, hey, we're going to go and do this party, just make sure if you do something like that, that you'll get your money.
Yes.
Because a lot of the girls,
and
it's
that's
gonna
so
be
crazy
scary.
nowadays. That I think that maybe another thing that's different between like our generations is we are doing everything on our own. Like all the girls I've known, even in different clubs in different states, nobody works with a company. They all just open to and I'm just
and see it and doing that, anything can happen. There's got to be some kind of uniformity when it comes to this business. Because I didn't know what you did when I first approached you.
Yes.
I'm having to throw myself out to Instagram people and say, hey, this is the show. Would you like to come on the show?
Jay gets very apprehensive because when we did have the company and we were auditioning girls and talking to people, girls didn't want to talk to a guy.
Right.
They didn't want to show up to a random house.
Right.
Especially, you
Especially
never know.
a black guy. Let's not
Yes.
sugarcoat it. Hey, it is what it is.
Right.
So when I was doing research on her, I noticed that because it was hard to get a hold of you.
Yes.
Then I noticed a booking function. So I had no idea what type of services you were even doing.
Yes.
I just said book with me. I said, okay, let me try to book with her, which worked out.
Yeah.
It did.
Okay, but I wasn't sure if you were a private party girl, a one-on-one girl, a dominatrix
Escort,
girl, an escort. So, what other avenues have you done?
Since you're
Yes.
spicy.
So, I've done Onlyfans, as you guys know.
Fans
Fans only.
We're good friends.
Yes. Can work.
Yeah.
Live streams, things like that. I want to get into corn, but that's
It can
corn. Okay.
it took a bit.
It can be a pain in the ass kind of job, guys, taking corn. I mean,
Yes.
Yeah, and we've done a couple shows on it.
yeah.
It's just lazy work, but
It's very different from stripping in a
Oh,
way.
It is.
So
yeah.
I'm trying to get into that. I mean, I've done a few things, but nothing like I want to do.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to branch out into escorting. Like, I have friends that escort, and that's another thing that I've been very hesitant about because
Right, because of the laws and legal
the laws
and you don't want to get
anything can happen. You're doing it all on your own, so
see,
it's hard.
and that's why there's a
real hard
mishmash.
because-
That's why they call it sex work now.
Yes.
And everything's sex work.
Well,
yes.
And it's hard because sometimes you don't know who to trust or what to go
Exactly.
through, and because you don't have a vast amount of experience.
Yes.
All deals seem really good.
They do.
Everything seemed, I'll take all of this money.
That's
and then,
why I'm so thankful for the friends that I have because they've been doing it longer than I have, and there are some things I would have never known if they didn't tell me. And especially when it comes to like things like escorting, like she's telling me about how to like market and how to keep weapons around the room and
God damn.
yes, and make sure that you book the hotel. I'm just like, what? This is a lot.
sounds scary.
Like,
Man.
Yeah.
It's scary. It sounds terrifying,
Yeah.
and that's a lot to remember.
Right.
Like, I'm good, but maybe one day in the future. But right now,
So what does escorting mean to you?
Oh, good question.
honestly, just selling my time, my time, and selling my presence.
Right.
Strippers can say that too, though.
Yes, for sure.
So what do you think the difference between being a stripper and an escort is?
I feel like stripping is more of a fantasy thing. Like it's not real life. It's just something that you have in your head, and it's like it's manifesting itself. You can't really engage in it but you can engage in it to a certain extent, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And when it comes to escorting, I feel like that's more of a physical experience in a way, because it's more one-on-one. You know, you can be anywhere. You can go to a restaurant, you can be in a hotel room, you can be in their home, like anything. And there's, you know, depending on the girl, there's different things that can take place.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
So,
And it's all to your comfort level.
Yes.
But when you
Okay.
put that escort title on you, it kind of moves you into a different thing for
For sure.
guys.
it does.
So if you're just
It's the next tier.
it
It
is the
is.
next
Yeah.
tier. So and then the next tier from there is the
Corn?
Colfax.
Yes, for
no,
sure.
no, not the not the
Wait.
corn.
Not
The
corn?
prosti-
Yes,
Oh, Colfax.
yes.
The prostitution
Yeah,
is the
Colfax.
next
Oh, good God,
is
yes.
the next level from escort because
Yeah.
the escort kind of
Oh,
floats between
they
both worlds.
they overlap.
Yeah,
For
so
sure.
you basically have to know your P's and Q's because Denver requires you to have a license
Yes.
to be an entertainer of that.
Not that we're advocating.
No,
Yes.
we want you.
It is. Okay?
We want you to go in
This is discussion.
to have
For sure.
all of your knowledge in one chunk.
Yeah, in this industry, yeah.
Yeah, because if you
'Cause I'm not
just
sure if you can get it all on the internet. you
Exactly,
know?
that's what I'm
Sometimes you
saying.
have to understand the context. Of
When
the
it
thing.
comes to different forms of sex work, I feel like there's no manual.
No.
No.
There's no training.
no.
Like
No.
everything is just passed down by mouth and by word. And everyone's advice is not the same. Everyone doesn't have the same knowledge.
Or experiences.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And some people are just scammers.
Yes.
God,
So you have to have all of that in mind. But when you're first starting, you don't know to have all of that in mind.
Right.
But that's why I'm just starting off with, you know, the slower things. Because they can show you those kind of things for later on, if that makes sense.
So do you, because you're a dancer and a fans only girl, do you market your fans only to the people that are coming into the club?
I do. I try to. I'm not really sure because some clubs they don't want you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you cannot market
They
another
don't want you
club.
using Cash App, PayPal. They don't want you using Bitcoin. They don't want you to market anything outside of
Right,
it.
right.
And I'm not exactly sure what my club is okay with. If I like really vibe with a customer and I know that we can have a good monetary relationship, then I'll give them my my Twitter or any other social media that I have, and
Yeah.
then we can discuss further about
Yeah,
things.
the tree can go many ways.
Exactly.
Are you making money off of fans only?
I am, and honestly, I have not been
Yay.
putting that much effort into it because I
Ugh.
didn't realize how much effort it
It
really.
does. It does.
I took a look at her. her
I
profile.
know.
I did.
For research
I
purposes.
did.
Research.
Yeah, it was research.
It is research.
God damn it. I spent money. So it does, and I'm not criticizing, but sometimes it looks like your heart isn't into it. you
It's
know?
it's a lot,
Yeah.
and
A lot.
even though, and it's kind of weird because sex to me has become like a business. In a
It
way.
is a business.
And it's hard for me. I don't want to say
right.
it's hard,
business.
right?
Yep.
And I don't want to say it's hard for me to enjoy it, but when it comes to one-on-one things, it doesn't feel enjoyable as much anymore. It's just like, okay, like I'm going to work, like
It's dull.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, maybe only friends isn't for me. Maybe there are things, I can still do live streams. I feel
Right.
like that's more of a engaging thing because I'm more of an engaging person.
Okay.
Like I need someone to engage with, like having to press record and
Yeah.
set up the environment. Okay, I'm done. Like, here's your video. Yeah, it's
No,
just
you're like me. You want
Yeah.
that instant gratification
Yes.
of being in front of people. And they're like,
Yes.
yay!
yes,
You know?
yes.
It's a performance kind of based
For
thing.
sure.
So what I'm getting is that you're more of a performer
I am.
than just take pictures and here's my hoo-ha.
Right. Exactly.
It's more of the craft.
Exactly.
Okay.
And in my head, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but there are only so many positions and
Yeah.
things you can do.
Yeah.
Like even when it comes to the more extreme things like fetishes
Yeah.
and like certain like fetishes and things that people like, you can only do that so many times.
It's the same shit.
That's what I'm saying. So how many times are you
Over
gonna
and
pay
over
over and
again.
over to look at the same hoo-ha?
Yeah.
Right.
Like
So what I think what it sounds like is that you're going to start these off days.
Yes.
That you're going to take your couple of off days instead the slow nights in the strip club,
Yeah.
and that you're going to do more live shows and make it dedicated live shows and market it to the people that
Have 'em
actually
directly come to you. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
totally.
sure.
Yeah. So be like, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Moneybags.
And there's more interaction than just putting pictures.
Right.
up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
So
get that.
so since you can't see me in the club, well, it's Wednesday night. I'm not going to be there anyway.
Exactly.
So why don't you invite me into your home
Yes.
via internet, and then we can have this sort of online fun interaction, and then you won't have to put yourself in
Right.
a position of, interesting things.
I so hate online
I know
shit.
you do.
so
Yes.
goddamn much.
Yes. I literally feel just like I'm not in this generation because it was like, it's so easy OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm just like,
No, because it takes so much work. You have to market yourself
Yeah.
like you're everywhere all of the time, and then you have to be friendly with people, and you have to do a lot of collaboration.
And like my DMs are flooded, so you have to like just go through each by one
Oh,
and then
God,
respond.
that would be
And
annoying as hell.
yeah.
like, please.
yeah.
Hey, did
Charge
your family
extra
know?
for that.
Yes, my mom knows. I have a few cousins that know. My sister knows. My dad's not really in my life, so like, they don't. My mom doesn't like it, but she's like, "You're an adult. I can't do anything about it."
Aw, at least she understands, and
Yes.
she's not firebranding you. She's
Yes.
not like out of here.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I know some people didn't have the best experiences with that, and I still have like my coworkers. They have to literally hide the fact that, and that's so hard.
Yeah.
it's hard.
Like-
It's
So,
hard. Really
did
is.
you come to your mom and say, "Mom, I'm dancing, and I don't want you to get the wrong idea. This is what I want to do," or did somebody in the family, like, how
So-
did that
Question.
happen?
Basically, but even before I started dancing, I told her I just wanted to sit her down and because I'm gonna be leaving the house. Like you're gonna keep seeing me leave the house,
Right. You
and
can't
you're gonna be
cover
like,
it
why
up.
are you leaving the house at 4 and coming home at 4 a.m. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so. Yeah, I just told her, I'm like, I'm a stripper. I'm gonna be a stripper, and I know you don't like it. I know that it goes against your belief system and everything, but this is what I want to do. So
So, are you saving money?
yes.
Yes!
And I'm also moving soon.
Yes!
I'm moving to Atlanta.
There you go.
Ooh,
Save
yeah,
as
she's
much
gonna be
money.
a stripper of Atlanta.
Save as much money, work on your craft right now, so that when you jump from here to there, everything's smooth. Because
Yes.
it won't be smooth.
won't.
It won't be smooth.
I feel like that's a very different scene
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
From
kinda
Denver?
scared.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Have
Yeah.
fun with that one.
Have you thought about flying out there, trying out the clubs
Yes,
before
I'm gonna
you?
do that. Like I think maybe a few months before,
That's a good idea.
and also like look at the houses while I'm down there and everything.
Yeah.
So I have a job before I even get there. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So smart of you. Oh, God, this
Now, I
is
don't want to
awesome.
stir the pot because I know you have fans, okay? And fans might be listening in on this.
Maybe.
But
Future
love
fans.
life, okay? So, you have a man. Oh, good. So you don't have to worry about.
No.
Okay. Do you have a woman?
No.
There
have
you
nobody.
go. Then you're free and clear on
I
that.
am.
Yeah,
Yes.
no children. You're young. You're,
No children
No,
too.
no
you're in
children.
Oh
shape.
shit, dude.
You-
Yeah, I have goals here.
You have your whole life. This is awesome. Because
This is. I'm
Yes.
watching a fledgling stripper. This
I'm
is like a
excited.
seed growing, and it's like a little sprout right now. Oh, it's just so adorable.
as long as you stay out of
Oh, yeah.
the drugs and the
Yes.
alcohol and the bad influences, you're going to make so much money that you're going to be able to support you
Yes.
and then support others.
That's why
Continue
I'm so
listening to this.
excited.
Continue listening to the show, and you hear more bad examples, and you'll know exactly where to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, it was
you.
fun, right? I
Yeah.
love this. I want to have this conversation for quite some time. I want to understand the differences between the generations. These
Yeah.
kids grew up with this shit, man.
Right. It's everywhere.
It's
It
accessible on their phone, and they've always had a phone.
Yes.
Yeah, because
You know.
we're pre-internet.
Oh,
Right. And that's the thing, like, before, like, going to the club when you just turned 18 or just turned 21, like, that was a
Yeah.
fresh experience. But now, like, at 12 or 10,
You've been to the club in your phone.
Yeah, and you're seeing all of it. You're following them, you're interacting sometimes, and it's just like, wow, these kids, like, are built different.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm old enough to be your mom.
My mom
Would
is
you
around your age.
stop that shit?
I'm old.
That's not old, though.
I'm old.
That's not...
I am. I really am.
Keep it up, Pixie.
It's one of those things that I'm in mom mode. I love Yes, I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited
Thank
to hear
you.
that you got such a good plan and you got such a good head on your shoulders.
Yeah, she's smart, dude.
Oh yeah,
I think
yeah.
she'll do
This is the beginning.
I'm
of,
trying to
like-
move this strategic.
Yeah.
And if you really keep doing the variations on your hair, try to incorporate some of your outfits into that. You know,
I want
to
to.
because have you seen her hair?
She does little
She does all
fluffy-
kinds of
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
with it, dude. I love the afro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The afro is the shit. I'm
Thank
like,
you.
coffee. Oh, you wouldn't get the reference, sweetie. Coffee or you remember Pam Grier?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know she doesn't get it.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Half the
Okay.
people listening don't get it.
It's okay. You're old. It's fine. It's fine. You got a trashy story for us? Something that
Trashy
just
story.
like something that just makes you, because you did 1 and 2 of things on stage.
Yes.
Is there anything like in a little tidbit?
Yeah, ain't fucked up shit. That,
Yeah.
that your parents go, damn.
Honestly, I feel like I haven't
fights?
experienced. No,
No.
surprisingly. But I do have a story, but I really haven't had that many bad stories
Okay.
yet. Thank
It's
God.
okay. Thank God.
But
yeah.
right. But this one time, so I was doing a lap dance in the back, and we're just vibing and everything, and he just puts his hand on my chest. He's like, "Stop, just stop," and I'm like, "Okay, are you okay?" He's like, "Just wait right here," and he sprints to the bathroom, and I could tell he was like already on something. So I was like, okay, I'll wait here, I guess. And then he comes back and he's like, "It's like, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I just had to throw up."
Well, at least
Really?
He's like, yeah.
He didn't do it on you.
yeah.
He's like, yeah, I just took too much
What?
blank.
Whatever.
And I was like, he's like, "You want some?"
No.
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 Absolutely no.
No.
This is a party of 1, and no, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, and I was
shit.
like, I don't know if we should continue this, but we could chill out there if you want. He's like, sure. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I'd rather a lot of people be around.
But
than to
honestly,
be sitting with you.
I'm so thankful that I have not been puked on yet. Like,
Yeah.
it's so funny because there have been times where like customers have puked, but I haven't seen it. I haven't been around it, and the people just like telling me in the back, and I'm just like, why am I always missing everything?
Oh,
like,
my goodness,
I don't
yeah.
want to see that. I don't
Yeah, yeah. There's plenty of time, and I can foresee that you doing this for a long time.
Yes.
Make sure you're taking care of your knees, your health.
Take care of
Take
your
care of yourself.
knees.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
for sure.
Oh, for
Slow
good,
and
yes,
steady.
please do.
Do you guys have any knee tips? Because like,
I do. I actually do. So, because the transition from standing up to getting onto your knees as a dancer, you have to do it 1 knee at a time.
yeah.
Yeah.
For
Do
sure.
it nice and slow and sexy. Even if the music is fast paced, do it like go down on one knee
I do
and then
that.
go down on the other
Yes.
knee and roll.
Yeah.
Don't just go straight
yeah.
down because it will fuck you up.
Yes. And fun fact, I do have chronic pain.
Oh gosh.
So being
Yeah.
young, chronic pain, and doing all this,
Uh-huh.
it's
But
interesting.
in the long run, being active and healthy now,
Yeah.
it's
is.
gonna
Yeah.
take you far.
It will.
Yeah.
Honestly, it has
It's
been so,
so
far.
that's so honest though about dancing that you work all.
All of
yeah,
it.
like everyone's like, "You're so
Fit?
muscular."
Yeah.
Well, you
Like,
have to be.
no,
fit.
literally, yes. Like,
It is an art
Actually, that's
form.
an after effect. If
Yeah.
you're doing
Exactly.
it right. Start toning
Yeah.
up.
yeah. And it was like, "You have abs." Well, you like
you gotta climb the pole, huh?
these guys
somehow.
really think it's so easy. Like they,
It's not easy.
They're like, "I could do that." Well,
No, you can't.
please.
well.
Well, while it's spinning,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it spins, and like at my club, you spin around the pole. Like it's not the same. They're like these.
oh, it's static.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're these rinky-dink like. The poles aren't.
Oh yeah, I auditioned there. So
Did
yes,
you?
yes,
Yes. The poles are very small and brass, and they don't. They're from the 70s, so they don't go nowhere. You spin around the pole, and you
Yes.
get a whole bunch of like bruises and stuff. Now, do you get bruises?
So bad.
Yeah.
Iron. Start taking iron and some potassium. Potassium for the muscle cramps.
Yes.
But iron. I
You're
know.
such a mom.
Such a mom.
You
I'm get-
really are.
Well,
Go,
And
I
someone
know.
told me about this
Change a little
cream
bit.
that I don't know what it's called. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's for bruises.
I don't know. But if you take iron, that's for the blood flow, and just
Yeah.
rub them.
Okay.
You know, if you get friction burn down there,
Oh, especially on the knees.
underarm deodorant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and make sure that you're not putting on lotion right
Yeah, no.
before you.
Oh,
I hate lotion.
I have stories.
Tell us a story.
Like,
Because I tell these people all the time, no lotion.
No lotion.
so when I first started, like, you know, I did research beforehand, like stripper etiquette,
Yeah.
and I was so confused, like, and the other dancers were confused, like, why are the poles so oily every day?
I'm like, I'm spraying shit
yes,
down. I'm
we're
wiping-
literally industrializing cleaning these poles,
yeah.
and they were still oily even after all the cleaning.
Yeah.
And then we go in the back, and there's like this clique of girls. They every
Keep going, keep
day
going. No, go
they
on.
go in and they all sit in a group and just put lotion on and body oil on together, and we're all just staring at them like,
These bitches.
so.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
No, bring
No,
a
keep
towel
going.
with you so
Yeah.
you can
Yes.
wipe it off before you
Keep
get on
going.
stage.
And
Let it out.
you know, but they don't speak English, so sometimes I just want to ask them like, why, and they
Because they don't understand etiquette. They
What?
None.
And if you fall off stage, you ain't getting
Yes.
Not
no
getting back up.
compensation.
None.
The club
Not
don't
quickly.
give a care.
Yes, like I remember I had to like there was like a few times, not really recently, but even the stage was oily, and like I was slipping and
man.
sliding. I was like,
This is how this is the way the world ends.
no, literally. And I was like, we're not gonna so I stopped dancing. I was like, you know what?
Yep.
This cause new.
Plus, if you go up there and you clean the stage, you're doing 3-song sets. That warm up, I would rather go up on stage, clean the stage, and then if you know that the person directly before you is greasy,
Yes.
Yeah.
just ask your DJ to switch you behind
Yes.
somebody else.
True.
And if you know that they're going to always be late, switch them.
True.
You know, if you can get in front of somebody who's always going to be late, then you can stay longer for another.
True. Ooh, these are good
Stripper
tips.
101 with Pixie.
Oh goodness.
Fucking A, I had
Yeah.
a good time today with this young
Oh
lady.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm so glad you stopped by.
we want you
too.
to come back.
No, I'm about to say that. Can I come back?
Yeah.
I feel like this conversation is not done.
It's not. No, but we want to follow you on your journey.
Yes.
We want to make sure that when you get to Atlanta, you're like, guys, my friends in Denver, and then we'll come visit you.
Yes.
Because we'll have our computer up by then
Oh,
by
well,
season
we're
4.
gonna
and
be
we
able
can
to
do
run.
online
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
stuff
so
with her.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
We visit with her.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We want you to come back. We want you to be here. How can people find Poundcake?
So on Instagram, you can find me at Poundcakexx, 2 X's and then an underscore. And then on Twitter, I believe I'll send you guys that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still getting used to Twitter, guys. Bear with me. I feel like an old person when it comes to Twitter. It's so
We do
confusing.
too.
It's so confusing.
Yeah.
I don't know how you manage.
No, I'm a social media menace, is what I am.
Honestly. And I think those are the only 2 things I have.
No, it's not, because you are
It
on
is?
the fans only. How do they get
That's
to
a medium,
you
yeah.
on fans
Also,
only?
so as same thing with my Instagram, it is Poundcakexx, 2 X's and then an underscore. So
Nice, yes.
And I've been to our fans only. It's fun.
Yeah.
we're trying to step it up. Honestly, when I move, I plan on adding a lot more. Even if it's not for me, I just want to at least try. Just
Yeah.
give it a try.
Like do a real social
Yes.
marketing
Yes,
just for
and
it.
actually make the environment look nice, and actually like find outfits and
You know, that's what they
plan.
used to do for Playboy, is
Really?
that they cared about all of the details in Playboy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was a step above just your amateur.
exactly.
And so
You got to dress up what's behind
you didn't
you.
you didn't see the wall sockets, you didn't see extra cords and stuff.
Right.
Like the bed was made.
Yeah.
Like there was thought process to it instead of just throwing it
Exactly.
out there. So another thing is you
Get a photographer. Get someone.
Yeah, that's what I
get
was
a
saying.
female.
Because I feel like for one, a phone is really not the best camera quality, but it works.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
works.
But I just really want like it to be on a
Professional?
different level. Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
So you can get a female. A female friend will do it, but she's not going to be thrilled. Okay.
I
A
have a
dude
female
probably
friend.
do it for free.
I actually do have a female friend that would do
Why
it
are you
for free.
whispering?
There you go.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why-
I'm just saying though, because I know the
whispering?
nature of men.
I know
Yeah.
that it-
Hey,
yeah.
Jude, would you mind just taking a couple of pictures of me? Oh, no problem.
Right.
Oh yeah, and remember, so when you do photography, whoever takes the pictures of you owns the pictures of you.
Oh, is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Oh, shit.
it doesn't matter if they borrowed your camera. Whoever took the pictures of you. So be mindful.
Is that everywhere?
I'm gonna have
That's
to look
all
at that.
pictures. Yeah. So that's why like paparazzi can take a picture of
Yes.
And it's his picture.
and it's his
Okay.
picture.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
just be mindful of that. Make sure you own your fucking content.
Wow.
Own repurpose it, own it. Make sure that whatever you do, you're not just using one avenue to make money off of your stuff.
True.
You're bundling it, you're shipping it out. You get a couple new followers on your page. By the way, my dear, I have a set of 3 videos you can look up for
True.
this amount of extra tipping,
True.
that kind of stuff. Repurpose your shit because a lot of that is really good income.
True.
So yeah, I could go on.
No, honestly.
Onlyfans
how did
101
you
by
learn these
Pixie.
things? Where did you learn these things?
Because
So-
she's been doing this
'cause I've
shit
been-
forever.
Other
I'm
people,
old.
or did you just like figure it out on your own?
A lot of it's figuring out on my own, but back in the 2000s, I had my own amateur webpage.
Yes.
So a lot of that was trial and error.
I remember that.
Not this November, but the November before, I had my own fans only page.
Yes.
And it became too much. My husband was taking the photos, Big D, who's not here, motherfucker.
God damn it.
I know. He was very interested in taking the photos.
I'm sure he was.
Loved the videos. Like he was all involved in everything. But then it became too much of a business.
Yes.
So I'm doing the podcast. I'm doing the fans only.
Gotcha.
I'm doing all the marketing. I'm doing all of this
Just too
crazy
much.
stuff.
It
It was
is.
too much. So I had to step back. But yeah, there was a lot of things that I learned and that I was able to do because I've already done it. And as you get into it and you start marketing yourself, don't give away the cow. Don't just kind of put things out there and tease them, because if they're getting full on nips and free stuff, they're not going to be paying for all of that extra.
Exactly.
They just aren't. It's just like why it's 3-song sets, and the first song you don't take your clothes off.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking bring
Same
them
concept.
over.
Yes.
Yeah, tease them. Give them some video content. Give them a lot of good stuff that you can just redo over and over again. 'Cause-
And then, bam, with
Bam.
the titties.
Yeah,
Yes.
because not everybody, your new followers, they don't know enough about you yet. They're
Right.
just coming off of something. Maybe have you done a welcome video for your
I
fans?
have
only?
not. That's a
Do
good
a
idea.
welcome video. Let them know who you are. Welcome, my dear, to my fans only.
Good Lord,
My
Pixie.
name is Poundcakexx, and I'm here for you. You know,
Okay.
maybe not like that, but a welcome video shows them what they can expect, and it's free because they've already signed up for it.
True.
Getting their saliva
good
wet, and
idea.
I'm not signed up for it.
You'll have to forgive Pixie. She's in Mama Bear mode.
I am.
No, but
right
it's-
now.
it-
She's
I love
enjoying
it.
the hell out of this right now.
I love it.
Wow. Yes. Fill her in on all that good
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Okay. Our listeners don't care, but it's fine.
They might.
Okay.
I
Sure.
mean, you never know.
No, this was a good connection.
This was
I
great.
love this. This was fun.
Like I said, we need you back on.
Yes.
We need to do more of this, because this does. It really invigorates us, because we were boots on the ground. We were. There
And
was a
lot
train.
of things that we've
There was
done.
a training video.
Oh
Back
Lord,
in the day.
don't bring that
oh,
up.
man,
That's
when we get to a certain level, there is a VHS training video that Jay
Oh, yeah. I need to see
made
I don't
us
think I even have that
sat
anymore.
through. Oh, it was terrible.
That's so horrible.
So
I think every company should have a training video, and this would happen to have tits in it.
yeah, I love where you're going. I love what you're doing, and we're here to support you and your story, because there's so many stories out there, and we're not bad guys.
Right.
Strippers
No.
are not bad guys.
Yes.
We do so much fun things. It's invigorating. It's exciting to be able to talk to somebody so young
is.
and motivated to make money, because life is fucking hard, right?
Yeah.
And it's so fucking hard. You get so fucking lonely, and there's just so many downtrodden things. And it's great to like hear a good story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you. Thank
Of
you.
course, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. So check this out, folks. We're on Twitter. I want to say a shout out to everyone out there that's been following me, including Sissy J. I love her
Sissy.
so much,
Yes.
dude. Big Nick, thanks for retweeting my stuff out there. Fucking awesome. I made a couple of new friends. I think the Dad's podcast or
Yep.
something. I'm talking to everybody now. So what we're gonna do from here on out is there will be little commercials that come out before the episode. So I'm gonna start releasing little commercials talking about what the episode is, and
yeah.
this will be the time that'll be out. So that's
Yeah.
my new shit that I'm doing.
You can find me on Twitter, which is Next on Stage 1, Pixie.
Yep, and you can find me on Twitter. I think I'm just Mr.
Mr. J. Yeah.
Next on Stage 1.
If you type in Next on Stage 1,
That should've come
we're
up.
gonna fucking pop up.
Yeah, find
Yeah.
the link tree, because that's got all that shit in it.
We gotta make it easy for people.
Yes.
We're also on Instagram.
Yes.
Next on Stage 1, Mr. J. Next on Stage 1.
Yes, and we're also got a Facebook group that
Jay runs.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. I put up funny memes, stripper-related memes every week. So
Yeah.
join us over there as well. Did you have fun today?
Oh, I had a great time.
Did
How about
you have fun today?
Of course I did.
Hey, visit our friend over. Can I? Well, we already told them.
We're gonna
to
do
talk,
it
right?
one more time.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Poundcakexx, 2 X's and an underscore.
And just follow her, give her some love.
Thank
And
you,
you are a
guys.
Denver stripper, so
Yep.
do you want to plug your strip club and what
Yes.
nights they might be able to
Oh,
find
good.
you?
Good. Yeah.
So Platinum 84, you can find me Monday.
Which is a much nicer strip club than mine.
84th and Umatilla.
Yes. Oh, how'd you remember that?
Because I
Because
know
it's been
that
there
man.
forever.
No, because I've just been in the industry for a long fucking time.
The building's older than you are. Yeah. So what nights are you there?
So Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes.
Oh man, she's there all the time.
Yeah,
huh?
basically.
So definitely Friday nights is a good time to
Friday,
come in
Saturday
and see
for
you.
sure.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Well, thank you, Poundcake.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. J, for
Thank you, Pixie.
putting all of this shenanigans together.
I did a good job today,
Yes,
didn't
you
I?
Yes.
did. Yes.
Okay.
And we need to definitely ask you guys out there if you know a stripper, if
Yeah.
you've dated a stripper,
Hang out with a stripper.
you work in a strip club, you are part of the adult spicy nightlife.
Family. Yeah.
We want to start talking to more Denver-based dancers. We want to hear their stories and what they're going through and bring them on the show.
Yeah, reach out.
Yeah, let us know. If you know somebody that needs to be interviewed, this is the show for them.
I'll
Fuck
send you
yeah,
guys
man.
some
Yeah.
people.
Do that,
Oh,
please.
fuck yeah. So my name is Pixie,
And I'm Mr. J.
and you guys have been listening to Next on Stage 1.
Talk hard, Denver.
Bye, guys.
Skip